Using a ruler to measure line segment. That means we have to use the ruler to draw line segment. A line segment is a part of line. It ends have points so that we can measure it. Let's see how to draw a line segment of 6 centimeter. Firstly, take a ruler and place it flat on the paper you want to draw on. So firstly, take a ruler. In this way, we can take a ruler. Now, mark a point A at 0 centimeter. Here is 0 centimeter. Mark a point A and at the end point B at 6 centimeter on the paper. Now use your pencil and connect the points. We have to mark a point here and here. In this way, we can draw line segment of 6 centimeter. Next one is draw line segment of the following measurements: 7.5 centimeter and 12 centimeter. So firstly, draw a line using ruler starting from 0 and ending 7.5. That means we have to count these small lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in this way we can draw 7.5 meter line segment. Starting from 0, name it A and ending it B. End point, that means 7.5 centimeter. Next one is 12 centimeter. Similar, draw a line starting from 0 and ending it to 12 centimeter. Join the line segment. It is a line segment because it has two end points. Make A and B, right? 12 centimeter. A line has no end point. A line segment has two end points. In this way, we can draw another line segment, 12 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 6.5 centimeter, 6.3 centimeter. And in this way, using ruler, we can draw line segments. Next one is conversion of units of capacity. Capacity is defined as the quantity that something can hold. The basic unit of capacity is liters or liter. A smaller unit of capacity is milliliters or milliliter. That means basic unit of capacity liter and smaller unit of capacity milliliter. We use liter and milliliters to measure capacity in day-to-day life. That means we have to measure the capacity of water, juice, milk and etc. liquid products. If you collect 20 drops of water, you will have 1 milliliter. 20 drops of water is equal to 1 milliliter. A teaspoon can hold about 5 milliliters. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. This bottle has 1 liter of water in it. This bottle has 1 liter. How many quantity of water? 1 liter capacity. In 1 liter, 1000 milliliters. In 1 milliliter, that means 1 upon 1000 liter. So 1 milliliter is equal to decimal points 1, 2, 3. That means we have to decimate 3 after 3 points, 0.001 liter. Just like units of lengths, conversion for capacity follows the same rule. For larger to smaller units, we need to multiply, and for smaller to larger units, we need to divide. That means when we have to move larger to smaller unit, we have to multiply with it, and then when we have to move smaller to larger units, we need to divide the two numbers. So first one is the water tank in Mita's house has a capacity of 53 liter. What is the capacity in milliliters? We have to find the capacity of milliliters. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter, and 53 liter is equal to, that means 53 multiply 1000, which is equal to 53,000 milliliter. The capacity of water tank is 53,000 milliliter. So next example is convert 44,000 milliliter to liter. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter, and 44,000 milliliter is equal to 44,000 divided by 1000. Cut all the zeros with 0, that means answer is 40 liter. So next is convert 87 liter 142 milliliter to milliliter. Firstly we have to convert liter into milliliter, then again into milliliter. So 1 liter into liter, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter, and 87 liter is equal to 87 multiply 1000, which is equal to 87,000 milliliter. Now we have to add these numbers. 87,000 milliliter plus 142 milliliter, because firstly we have to convert 87 liter into milliliter and then again into milliliter. That means 87,142 milliliters. Now next is convert 7,654 milliliter to liter and milliliter. Firstly we convert into liter, then into milliliter again. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter, and 7,654 milliliter is equal to 7,654 divided by 1000. When we divide 7,654 with 1000, answer is 7,000, because 7,000 multiply with 7, 7,000. 4 minus 0, 4. 5 minus 0, 5. 6 minus 0, 6. Quotient is 7 and remainder is 654. So this is our 7 liter, and remainder is denoted by milliliter, 654 milliliter. So answer is 7,654 milliliter is equal to 7 liter 654 milliliter. Next question is convert 17 liter 950 milliliter into milliliter. So firstly 7 liter convert into milliliter. That means because 950 milliliter already we have given, so convert only 17 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. That means 17 liter is equal to 17 multiply 1000, which is equal to 17,000 milliliter. Now 17,000 milliliter plus 950 milliliter. So answer is 17,950 milliliter. Because put the value of 17 liter, which is equal to 17,000 milliliter, and plus 950 milliliter, it gives our answer. Next one is convert milliliter to liter and milliliters. 45,678 milliliter. Firstly, 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter. That means 45,678 milliliter is equal to 45,678 divided by 1000. So when we divide this by 1000, we get 45. Quotient is equal to 45 liter and 678 is remainder, that is denoted by milliliter. So answer is 45 liter 678 milliliter. Convert milliliter into liter. Firstly, we have to divide the number with 1000. The answer we get, quotient is 45. It is denoted by liter, and remainder 678, when we get remainder, it is denoted by milliliter. Then joining all, 45 liter 678 milliliter. Next one is conversion of units of mass. Mass is defined as the quantity of matter of substance. The unit of mass is grams. Unit of mass is grams. Kilograms are used for measuring the weight of heavy things. The vegetables your parents buy from the market are often weighted in kilogram. That means you have to purchase fruits and eatable things. When we buy these things, the shopkeeper will try to weight the products. That means when he weighs, we get 2 kg, 5 kg, 8 kg of vegetables and fruits. So kilogram is written in short as kg. So 20 kg means 20 kilograms. A paper clip weighs about 1 gram. That means 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg, or 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So how many grams in kilogram? That means 1000. We have learned the rules to convert length and capacity. We will follow the same rules to convert weight. Rajan's Almira weighs 16 kilogram. What is the weight in grams? We have to find the weight in grams. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. That means 16 kg, 16 multiply with 1000, which is equal to 16,000 gram. The weight of Rajan's Almira is 16,000 gram. 1 kg is equal to 1000. Next one is Sia's father weight is 84 kg. How many grams does her father weight? We have to find the weight in gram. So 1 kg 1000 gram. That means 84 kg. 84 multiply 1000, which is equal to 84,000 gram. So Sia's father weight is 84,000 gram. Next is convert 20,678 gram to kg. So when we convert gram into kg, we have to divide it 1 by 1000, which is 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. So 20,678 divided by 1000, which is equal to 20 kg. Quotient is equal to 20 kg and remainder is 6,708. 678. That means 20 kg and 678 gram. In this way we can convert gram into kg. Let's take another example to convert gram into kg. Convert 7,000 gram to kg. So 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg and 7,000 gram is equal to 7,000 upon 1000 kg. Cut the all zeros because here is 3 times 0 and above also 3 times 0. Zeros are cut with 0. Answer is 7 kg. That means 7,000 gram is equal to 7 kg. Moving to next question. A box contains 4 bags of sugar. The total weight of all 4 bags is 6 kg. What is the weight of each bag in grams? Convert the weight of gram and find the answer. We have given the weight of 4 bags. Firstly, we have to find the weight of 1 bag, and after we will do find the weight of 1 bag. Firstly, we convert the kg into gram. So we have 6 kg. So weight of 4 bags is equal to 6 kg. Now weight of 4 bags into grams. In grams, that means kg, 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram and 6 kg is equal to 6 multiply 1000, which is equal to 6000 gram. Now we have to find the weight of 1 bag. It is given the weight of 4 bags. So how can we find the weight of 1 bag? That means weight of 4 bags is equal to 6000 gram and weight of 1 bag is equal to 6000 gram divided by 4. That means when we divide this, answer is 1500 gram. So weight of 1 bag is 1500 gram. Next question is, the weight of 1 pineapple is 2450 gram. What will be its weight in kilogram and gram? So firstly, 2450 gram. We have to convert the gram into kg. That means 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. That means 2450 gram is equal to 2450 divided by 1000. When we divide this, so quotient is equal to 2 and remainder is equal to 450. So answer is 2 kg 450 gram.